Her name's pronounced Josefina.
Josefina.
Josefina. It begins with a J on the book, but because it's a Spanish name, it's pronounced Josefina. Kirsten. And I think that's it. There's what? Couple more.
I got one book.
Okay. So what should we call you today? Which one would you like to be today?
Kirsten.
All right, Kirsten. Let's give Kirsten an indoor cheer.
I got the. I'm. Little House on the Prairie. I'm Laura, and Laura, she wrote books about herself and everything, and my mom usually watches her sometimes, and Little House on the Prairie is a pretty old movie, and some pretty old books about Laura.
All right. Let's give Laura an indoor cheer, please.
I'm Sleeping Beauty, and
Do you remember her name? I think it was Rose, wasn't it? At least that's what they say in the Disney Sleeping Beauty. That's okay. Okay, well, let's give Rose an indoor clap. Sleeping Beauty. Would you rather us call you Rose or Sleeping Beauty today? Okay, Rose. Thank you.
I'm a ballerina, and I find lots of ballerinas in our books. So I don't really know their names, but one was, I forget her name. Can I just make it up? I guess Brittany.
I think there's a Beverly Cleary book called Ellen Tidbits or something like that, and she's on the front cover with in a ballerina outfit.
What is it called, though?
I think it's called Ellen Tidbits.
What's her name?
I guess Ellen Tidbits.
I don't want to be called.
Is that the name?
Tidbits.
Is that her last name?
Ellen.
I know it's Ellen.
Ellen Tidbits.
Would you like to be called just Ellen or ballerina?
Ellen.
Okay.
Not the last name. Can I just show you one of my things that I
Sure.
I go do all day.
Thank you. Let's give Ellen an indoor cheer. So long it went off.
I'm Emily Elizabeth from the books Clifford, and I was wondering where my dog was. Does anybody of you know? Maybe. In the book.
So let's give Emily Elizabeth an indoor cheer, please.
I'm Pintu, and I'm part of book, and I'm also in the Navy, and I'm a Pokemon,
Tanya.
and I'm also on a card.
Okay, let's give Pikachu an indoor clap.
You can see it.
Show us your tail.
It's black.
Tell us who you are.
I'm supposed to be a bunny in a book. He rides a skateboard. There's another bunny that comes along, and he says, "What's the matter?" And the bunny that rides the skateboard says that he can't ride, but the bunny on the bike says all he got to do is practice. He does, and he gets it right. Any of you know the book that I'm talking about? Yeah? What? Do you know the book I'm talking about? What's the name of it? I forget what the name is. But it's a book.
So why don't you get off so you don't hurt yourself now? What should we call you for the rest of the day, Bunny?
No.
What?
No. Georgia. Georgia.
Let Greg decide, please.
Skateboarder.
We're going to call you Tony?
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. We have to have both parts. Okay, Tony Hawk, let's give Tony an indoor cheer, please.
My name is Bill, and I like to ride my horse a lot, and there's a book called Bill. Like, this right here.
Is it Bill or Pecos Bill?
I think it's Pecos Bill.
What is it? Anything else? Bill, so we're going to call you Bill. Okay, Bill, let's give Bill an indoor clap.
I'm Tweety from a book, I think it's called Tweety and the Pussycat, and I can make talk like Tweety.
Go ahead.
I thought I saw a pussycat.
Okay, so we get to call you Tweety the rest of the day. Okay, Tweety, let's give Tweety an indoor cheer.
I'm Laura Ingalls from the book The House on the Prairie too, and I have a lot of books as I wrote, and do any of you know any of the books? Jessica? I know one. Amy has one, but I forget what it's called. Maybe Amy knows. There's one that I think it's called, I forget the beginning, but at the end of the title it's called Sisters. It's a book order. Pioneer Sisters? Yeah, it's from the book order.
That's my person I'm doing my famous friend on.
And I have the book Laura's mom, and there's another one that Laura's pa.
I bet that's the one you ordered from your book order that's in my desk drawer right now.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so we have two Lauras today. Let's give this Laura an indoor cheer.
You can call me Laura a while ago and call her just Laura. I'm James Bond. I'm from a 1064 game, and does anybody know me? I know Scott and Jason.
So we're to call you James.
No, this not. I just wrote it called James Bond.
James Bond. All right, let's give James Bond an indoor cheer.
I just some of these books. This one is Training Club.
So which character should we call you by today? What would you like to be called today? Little Bear. Okay, let's give Little Bear an indoor cheer. Now, are you talking about the Curious George? The monkey that's always curious and getting into trouble. Okay. Okay, so we should call you Curious George today, or just George? All right, thank you, George. Okay, so we've got Lisa here, and you sure do look like a hippie. The glasses and everything. All right, let's give Lisa an indoor cheer. Have a review of names to end this tape. Let's go around. As you see me pointing to somebody, say the character's name, please. Okay?
Emily.
Emily.
Lisa.
Lisa.
Scarecrow. Dorothy. Beth. Little Bear.
Ellen. Tony Hawk. Pikachu. Stay seated. Laura Wilder. Bill. She's Laura Ingalls. Kirsten.
In 1788, a little Indian girl was born named Sacagawea. Her name meant little bird. Sacagawea was a Shoshonean Indian. She lived in the western mountains of our country. She grew up. She married a trapper and traveled all around the mountains with her husband. She was very good at getting around in the wilderness. Two explorers named Lewis and Clark were hired to explore and make maps in the area where Sacagawea lived. Lewis and Clark asked Sacagawea to guide them because they did not know the area. Sacagawea helped guide them, picked berries to eat, and used herbs to make medicines. Lewis and Clark could I want to put this down here. Show berries, not and do activity.
That's what you were trying to figure out.
Yeah. A day to the camp where the bear is painted, and then walk 2 days to the waterfall. And then I'll be doing something with the berries. Any questions before we start my activity? And I'll be having questions after the activity, so you don't have to. Okay. Jessica? Are you picking people to be the actors? Yeah, everybody's gonna get to do this. Amy? When was Sacagawea born? Didn't I say that? Yeah. I said that. I didn't hear you. You didn't? That was the first thing I said. I said Sacagawea was born in 1788. I don't think I told you that. Did I tell you? Are you taping me?
Mm-hmm. Well, right now I'm taping your, yes. Do you need me to stop?
Because I gotta get some. Can I use your cards?
No, go ahead and just pick somebody so we can get started.
How about Larissa and Cassie?
And the rest of you can work on your sentence up there in your illustration.
Stand right there, my lovely. There. Okay. Walk. Take a group of trees. Okay, I'm saying group of trees. Now today on Cat Mountain. Then we walk today to the camp where the bear is painted. And then we stop at the waterfall. And this is a stone that we found that was sort of like a fossil. So you can see the shells. And everybody will get this now. Okay. Now.
Okay.
Morgan and Sammy.
Now they traveled long time ago. They traveled across the ocean and they came to this area and a lot of areas in Pennsylvania, Bucks County, Berks County, Lancaster County, all those counties, because counties, the state's divided into counties. Anyway, and when they came across, they talked funny. And people didn't quite understand what they were saying, and they said they were Deutsch. And the people that lived here thought they said they were Dutch. So that's when they lived in Pennsylvania. So they were called the Pennsylvania Dutch. So we're not really Dutch, we're Deutsch, which means German. Okay? So, Cass is Pennsylvania Dutch. I'm Pennsylvania Dutch, and I'm sure a lot of you are too. You might have some ancestors from that area. Are you?
We actually did an assignment where they had to find out, so a lot of them are.
Right, a lot of them know. I know, I saw that. I thought that would be a good time. Anyway, so this time of year is very important to us as Pennsylvania Dutch people. And one of the reasons it's important is a season in the church. We're Christian people too. And there's a season in the church called Lent. Does anybody know what Lent is all about? It's 40 days long. What, Jesse, do you know? Right, of ashes. That's Ash Wednesday is tomorrow, and that's the beginning of Lent. And when you're Christian, you believe that Jesus spent 40 days and 40 nights in the desert without any food or any water, because that's what the Bible tells us when we're Christian. And so our season of Lent that we celebrate in our church is 40 days. And we try to fast. What does fast mean? Do you know? Greg?
Go fast.
That's one way, you're right, to go fast, like to run fast. And another definition of it is what? Does anybody know? What?
Get out fast.
Right, that's the same way, right, to move fast, to move quickly would be fast. Do you know, Tanya? Actually, this doesn't have anything to do with moving. To fast means, another definition of it is to go without, either food or water or whatever you decide to go without. So a lot of people that are Christian decide that they want to be like Jesus or try to be like Jesus, and they give things up for Lent. Did you ever hear of anybody saying that? I'm going to give up chocolate for Lent? Ever hear that? A lot of people do that. Cass, what does your daddy do for Lent?
I forget.
He gives up all sweets and eating between meals.
Oh,
And he loses
yeah.
about 15 pounds every day.
Can I come live at your house and do that with him?
That's why he gained it on Tuesday.
Right. So what happens is, okay, I told you all about Lent. Sorry this is sort of complicated, but I think this is important for us to understand, at least for Cass and I to understand. This is why we did this. So Lent means that during the season of Lent, because Jesus went without food and water, we don't go without food and water, but we give things up. And the Pennsylvania Dutch people gave things up too. They gave up sweets and cooking and elaborate cooking and stuff like that. What, Jesse? Where are you talking about in CCD class? Yeah. What time?
Maybe my dad will give us.
Oh, maybe. You're going to have to ask him. What doodle?
Anita, she gives up chocolate.
Yeah, she gives up chocolate. And that's the idea, that you give something up that's important to you, that'll be hard to give up. Anyway, so today is Fat Tuesday, or Fastnacht Day. And what happens is, long ago, when our ancestors were getting ready for Lent, They had all this flour and sugar and all this stuff that they used to make pies and goodies and yummy stuff. So they tried to use it all. They tried to use it all before Lent started. So that's why they made donuts. Now, do you guys have any idea how I started to make this donut? Now, this doesn't look like a normal donut, does it?
Yes. My mom made them for the whole school, except our classroom.
Well, how did you start? What, Greg? What? Do you know how you start?
Yeah.
Right, but do you know how I make the dough?
Yes.
Go ahead, Trey.
You use flour, water to make the dough and other things, and my mommy, like, I think you let it, little squares, and it rises.
Right. Now what I start with is I start with 2 potatoes.
Yes.
I cut up 2 potatoes. This is what makes this different, this donut, besides the way it looks. This donut different than a regular donut that you buy at Maple Donuts or Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. They don't make theirs with potatoes. These start with potatoes. So you boil the potatoes and then you add all kinds of stuff. You add sugar and flour and milk and what else? What were you saying about rising?
Oh, you leave it on a sheet and
Yeast.
yeast is it?
Yeast.
You just leave it on a piece of sheet like my mom is making us a batch.
Is she? Is she? Yep.
She has a whole bunch. She has 20 for me and 2 and for Sean.
I eat that many too. Anyway, so that's what makes these a little different. Now I just cut them differently. What does your normal donut look like?
Circle with
Right, a circle with what in the middle? A hole in the middle.
Or maybe just one of those little.
Or the little holes, right. So you, what's that? Right, they do make squares sometimes to fill them. Yeah, they're fancy kinds. But anyway, I could make them like this, but this is the way my great-grandma Memmy used to make them. So this is the way I make them. Now, I'd like you guys to try them. And they're good. You fry them, they're good. They taste like donuts. Does everybody want to try one?
Yeah.
Now, there's 2 ways that you make them, or 2 ways that you eat them. Now, my family eats them with powdered sugar, and then we put molasses on top. I didn't bring molasses because I could just see that. Like, so I washed my hands. Here, I ate too many already. So anyway, I brought powdered sugars for you guys today to put in, okay? And I brought napkins, but no molasses. That's one way. Has anybody had fossilats before? I know Trey had. Who's had a fossilate before?
You had it. She had it in our house.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty messy. Okay. Your grandma made them.
Because we're not seeing them.
Okay. So why do we make fossilats again? Like why? Besides to make you
Fat Day. Ash Wednesday.
to get ready for what season in the church?
Ash Wednesday.
Lent. Right. To get ready for Lent. Okay. And what?
Did you see that? That honking thing almost hit me. Yes, I saw it. What was it? Who knows? All I know is this doesn't look like my home. I know. What is this tall stone thing? And what are those? I hear something.
balloons. I want to see. Me too. We'll all go inside with you. I'll bet that's my Aunt Sarah. Wow, that looks like my Uncle Max. Something is wrong here. Where are all the other living dinosaurs? Where are the mountains and the swamps? Why are there so many things I don't understand? He said we were extinct, dead. She said there were no dinosaurs. Tell us, what happened to the rest of them? We don't really know, but if you stay here with me, maybe we can find out. I have nowhere else to go. If you got food, I'll stay.
May I have your attention, please? We will be having indoor recess. Thank you.
I'll stay for sure. If it's good enough for Uncle Max, it's good enough for me.
Okay, Jonathan.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Pindell, and I play the scientist. Hi, my name is Zoe Woodward, and I play the scientist. Hello, my name is Marissa Hickle, and I play the pterodactyl. Hi, my name is Autumn Anderson, and I play the pterodactyl. Hi, my name is Kathy Shriver, and I play the pterodactyl. Hi, my name is Tony Green, and I play the pterodactyl. Hi, my name is Caitlin Nixon, and I play the
Tyrannosaurus.
Hi, my name is Mandy Craft, and I play Tyrannosaurus Rex. Hi, my name is Jesus Zip, and I play the Tyrannosaurus. Hi, my name is Mike Spencer, and I play Tyrannosaurus. Hi, my name is Jackson George, and I play Tyrannosaurus. Hi, my name is Samantha Jeremy, and I play Tyrannosaurus. Hi, my name is Sarah Stevens, and I play Tyrannosaurus. Hi, my name is Josephine, and I play the Stegosaurus. Hi, my name is Amy Baumgartner, and I play the Stegosaurus. Hi, my name is Olivia Klein, and I play the Stegosaurus. Hi, my name is Howard, and I play the Stegosaurus. Hi, my name is Cass Carville, and I play the Triceratops. Hi, my name is Morgan Granville, and I play the Triceratops. Hi, my name is Jessica Damon, and I play the Triceratops. Hi, my name is Scott Klein, and I play the Triceratops.
Have a little different arrangement here today. Came in nicely though. I got a compliment you the way you came in. Talked softly when you came in and waited for everybody else to get in your settle. That's good. All right. Today I'd like to welcome Jonah McDowell, and she's going to do a program about the citizens around the world for us today.
Thank you very much. We are going to have some fun because music is fun. It is for everyone. We've got spare microphones for singers, and I've got some instruments for people to play in the band. So we're going to have some fun while we learn how to be good citizens of the world. And there's all kinds of ways of being a good citizen. But you know, I'm looking at your back wall, and on there is all these ways to say hello around the world. Does anybody know how to say hello in another language other than English? Yes? Gotta think about that one. Okay, yes, mate.
Kenya.
Oh, what is that? What nationality is that? Jambo, give her a big hand. That's why, really. Bonjour, ooh la la. Give her a hand, a little French person there. Okay.
Ciao.
Ciao, Italian, give her a hand. You guys know it. Yes. Guten Tag, German, give her a hand. You lost yours, did you? Well, I know that you know lots and lots of languages just because I can look at your back call and realize that. But you know, in Hawaii, how would you say hello in Hawaii? Yes. Yes, this way back there.
Me?
Yeah.
Aloha.
Aloha. Give him a hand. Aloha. I'm looking up for some good singers. Your part is, put your hands down. Your part is, good I may try that. And I'm going to say, how you doing, Carver? Then you're going to come back to me and say, good I may. And I'm going to say, how are you doing, squat? It may sound absurd. If something sounds absurd, it means it sounds very silly. It may sound absurd, but when it's heard, you know it's true blue. In Australia, true blue means real. I would say, I am a true blue Aussie. We call ourselves Aussies in Australia. Your part. You know it's true blue. Try that.
You know it's true.
And again, let's hear it again.
You know it's true.
One more time.
You know it's true.
And the last part is Aussie export. We're going to give you that microphone. We're going to give you that microphone. And this is your microphone. Now let me just show you how you hold a microphone. One hand, and you face it up to your mouth like that. What's your name?
Scott.
Okay, keep it up there, Scott. Don't move it from there. What's your name?
Lakeisha.
Oh, Lakeisha. What's your name?
Zach.
Zach. Put your hand up away from the board. Good. Okay, your part is, they're going to be your fearless leaders. Your part is, because I may try that. One, two. And I'm going to say, how are you doing, Carver? And then you're going to come back and say, good. How are you doing, sport? It may sound absurd, but when it's heard, you know it's true blue. Try that. You know it's true blue. And again, let's say it again. You know it's true blue. And the last part is Aussie export.
Aussie export.
Okay, I'm going to turn on the music. We are ready to go. Here we go. Now when you travel all around the world, from the Caribbean to Corfu, oh yes, all the differences around the world, when the people say hello to you. Now when you hit America, just have a nice day, and down in France it's Commodore. Oh, when you're traveling far away, there's nothing like a home. How do you do? Are you going to say, g'day, mate?
G'day, mate.
How you going, Carver?
G'day, mate.
How you doing, son? It may sound absurd, but when it's good, you know it's true blue. That your part to sing with me. You know it's true. I'm about to tell you, anyone who doesn't sing, I'm going to get them up here to dance later on. All the export. Okay, here we go. Now when you travel all around the world, from Bulgaria to Kathmandu, woo! But all the differences around the world, when the people say hello to you. Now the Dutch say Guten Morgen, and the Italians say ciao, and British people, no, because the rope is loose. As I pull it back, it becomes tighter. But you know what wants to happen? The bass wants to keep coming out. So you've got to hold that bass down with your foot so it doesn't come up. Okay. Put your foot up on top. Don't let that touch the wood. That's right. Okay, off you go. Play. Pull the handle back. Pull the handle back. Keep it. You can let it loose. Give him a hand. He's cool. He's cool. Well, this one here is called a lagerphone. Move back just a little bit. And really, it's an Australian invention. You want to play in an Australian bush band, you make a lagerphone. This is a very fancy looking lagerphone. Because I had some high school students, they carved it for me when I was teaching them songwriting. But all you need is a broom handle, bottle tops. Now, you may not be able to find bottle tops around, so you could use washers. Now, this hand goes up and down, and then this hand I've got a stick with grooves cut. This hand goes across like this. Okay, we're going to turn you into our lagerphone player. Here we go, mate. Are you left-handed or right-handed? Okay, this is your rhythm hand. And it's not as easy as it looks, but it's like rubbing your hand and patting your stomach at the same time. Give her a big hand. She's very organized. That's all organized. Okay. Now, you were watching TV last Saturday, I found this in Australia, but I tell you, it says on it, made with pride in Taiwan. So you know that it's all around the world. It's called a vibrotone. This is yours. Okay. Give her a big hand. How much more? Okay. Now your part. Now in the 60s, you weren't around, of course, but people were protesting about the Vietnam War. They wanted peace. And so they were called hippies, and they'd say, put up their big hands and they'd say, peace, man. Peace, can you do that? Peace, man. But your part was peace. Everybody say, put your peace signs up there, you hippies. Everybody say, now make a big world. To make the whole world smile. Because that word makes you smile. Everybody say, are you all smiling at me? Okay. Now, this is a song that says if you had a big camera and you hung it up in space, which you put up on top, and you hung it up on space, and you took a family photograph of the whole human race saying peace, everybody would be smiling. And maybe that's the way it could always be. What a dream. Here we go. I got my magic guitar here, which means that I can come all the way in the back to make sure that everybody is making a new silent sing. Okay, let's give that. Give me that clip over here. And everybody say, put your hands up. And everybody say, that's the way, make a world to make the whole world smile. Everybody say, it's a big smile. You just want to dance up there on your own. Well, I guess I'm not a great big Irish like your dad? Are you English like your mother? You don't even have a country. Well, when you're 6 years old and you find out you don't have a country, that makes you very sad. So I went home to my father and I said, I don't have a country. And my father said, Sharon, he said, do you live on this planet? And I said, yes. He said, therefore, you tell those people that the world is your country and you are a citizen of the world. So next time they tease me, I went, well, the world is my country and I'm a citizen of the world. So I wrote this for my father, and it's a little sort of a reggae dance song, so we're going to get some dancers up here. But don't forget the 3 rules: quiet people sitting flat on their seats who haven't had a turn. Okay, you go in here, okay. Okay, down here then. Okay, this is how it goes. Give yourself some room because you're going to be making the arm movement. No, not back, along, move along, move down. Guys, everybody quiet. Why don't we move down this way? And give everybody some room. Give yourself space. I think that's the word we use. Okay. Make a big world, everybody. Citizens of the world. Point to yourselves. That's what we are. Are you doing this? That's what we are. Now it's sign language. That's a wonderful language. That means friends. Time has got to join together, be citizens of the world. Do this way with your big hammers. Toes to the floor. Knock down the barrier. Now swing round to the other wall with your big scissors. Cut the red tape. Put your hands across your heart. Love and sign language. Put hearts together. Be citizens of the world. Okay. This is what we're going to be doing. Let me turn on the music. We are ready to let our hair down and dance. Hey. My world is your world, I'm going to keep it there. It's really your world, and that's why we may speak a different language, but we share every fun. Together and make the world as one, and make the world for the world. That's what we are. Time comes to join with the citizens of the world. Knock down barriers, come to stay.
Group 3 in the butterfly test.
Oh, one butterfly is crawling on my back.
Still?
This one. No, this one. I got it off. This one.
Careful with the wings. Don't touch the wings.
I want to adopt this one. I caught 2 in my hand. I want to adopt this one. He's tame. Hey, stop.
Okay, you need to try to have the butterflies sit so we can get another group in.
No, you don't want to try. Even I think enough we can get. Well, I don't want to.
Table 5 in here. Amy and Jonathan. Sammy, you want to turn around so we can see you? No, she's got a butterfly. Okay, did either of you get to hold a butterfly?
I did. Amy does look like a.
Table 2's in the butterfly tent.
Okay, check. It's gonna go up my arm. I can't reach it.
Kathy, you want to look here a second?
Yeah, let's look over there. I think we got new stuff here, Mama.
It's April 20th, and we have our butterfly pavilion. Our butterflies came out, emerged from their chrysalises. And currently we have table 1 in there. We'll get a closer look at them in a minute. Table 1's in here. Lydia, you want to look here a little bit? Do you have any butterflies on you anywhere?
We're put. I think the Mike has Mike. I put them all on Mike. Whoa.
No, not on people's hair, please, Scott.
They like jelly. Get out of the way.
Tanya, look here. Joey, look here. We have table 4 here. We have table 4 in here, and Bubba. Greg, are you holding one? Oh yes, you have quite a few there. Bubba, do you have any? Look here. Do you have one in your hand or somewhere, Mandy?
No.
You're just observing all this, huh?
I put one on my head.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Making paper.
Just hold that there.
You come from the color you want him to be.
Yes, you may color him whatever
April
color you
20th.
want him to be. I just
The
know
kids
that
are
some
working
people want to be
on
exact.
coloring Buster.
Okay, I'm going to take the top one. Okay, well then I'll. And you, wait a minute, flip your bottom one around. And do it like this. Okay? You can drop yours in the glass. Take it, push down on that tree. And keep moving it around. If you want, you can flip it around. When the sponge gets too wet on one side. Go ahead and put it down right here. Take both of those, get a good hold on them, and go down. In there, go all the way down. And then come back out. Can you fill that with water for me? Thanks. And just hold that there a second. Yeah, you'll have some ink in it. Yours should be good. So you can go ahead and... There we go. Why don't you come over? Yep. Oh, you know what? You gotta take that over on the carpet. Yeah.
It was nice, Lydia, to say thank you.
Take that off. You want me to flip it or are you gonna flip it? Okay. Thank you. Now I'll just flip it right over. You can take those a while and dunk them down in the bin. No, yes.
I need a spray. That's what
Yes, he has it right. You guys grab it with both hands. There you go.
Ought to move back
Yours
just a
should be
little.
good. There you go. And I'll take that for the next person.
It's super.
Okay. Come on down.
Okay, table 4.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
What about
Not too much glue, honey.
Where?
Right back up.
I have a picture. Thanks for stopping by. Sure. That's all right. Just let him know. So I understand, but...
Too many people for the redhead. This is where...
You want to flip it or you want me to flip it? You're going to flip it? Okay,
Go ahead, you can put it behind me.
Yep.
Joey, get in there, hon.
There you go. Go ahead and go to yours.
These photos cut out this.
Are you using that? Are you going to use it?
Thank you.
There's air bubbles that's leaking out the back.
Come straight back down. Breathe out.
I put it here and stuff so my dad's here.
Everybody person. I guess that would be you. Take both of those. Go ahead. Put your white sheet down here with your name up. Name up. Grab both of those. You need to start. Yep. All the way down in. Straight back down.
Okay, which one is this?
Just wait a second.
Isn't that how you spell special?
So what's over there?
Yours should be good.
I didn't get finished with it.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, here, take that. You want to flip it or you want me to flip it? Okay.
Should I get another?
Uh-oh. Here we come.
I think we're long.
Come over here.
Back here.
Hello, wave. Everybody wave.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. There we go. What? Alright. Got our buddies.
Finally.
Bless you. Everybody wave.
Need a hand, Sharon.
I think I got it.
Here we are at the reptile house. Hard to see it because the Caxandra's going over it. Reptile house. Just getting ready to go in here with our first crew.
Where are we going?
Waiting for the reptile house any minute.
There's the alligator.
Yes, I taped the alligator. What? It's fake. It's a fake one. We'll still see real ones in a minute.